Welcome to the best season of Ventures. Disclaimer that I record in all of these videos is that this is information that has not really changed in like 23 seasons, 22 seasons. The only update that we've had in recent history, let me zoom in because we're on a bigger monitor nowadays, is that the XP requirement for level 50 in Ventures is 1.9 million instead of 2.3 million. So you can get Ventures done about 17% quicker, which is pretty good. And that's like 5 to 10 hours faster depending on your skill level. Full Ventures should take maybe 25 hours. With a really experienced team, you can technically get it under 24. If you're just a casual player, you've got school, you got work, you have a life outside of gaming, then you can actually just play Ventures, honestly, an hour a day, hour every other day. You've got quite a few weeks to finish it. Flashbang warning if you're in a dark room. Here we go. The yearly timeline shows this green section here. This is the season that we are a part of. It will start June 18th, the day that this is being recorded and uploaded. Hello, welcome. And it will be ending on September 3rd. The time zone up here is very important. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that a lot of Europeans and beyond in that time zone region get confused by these dates. It'll be June 19th for you and September 4th, but just try to adjust to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that we're all on the same page. But I said this is one of the best seasons because, or I said it's the best because it is. Dennis Jr. alone is one of the best heroes in the entire game. I'm sorry I don't have Fortnite open, but I didn't have time to update this before I'm recording. I literally got home from a vacation, I'm recording this, and I'm leaving for a party like as soon as I'm done. So Dennis Jr. is the toy rocking out hero. He boosts axes whenever you get an axe elimination. 11% of the time, it'll activate toy rocking out, and that's pretty great, but he's a mythic hero. So when you unlock him, which you can just buy him from the store as soon as the season starts, he will give you the team perk Toy Rockin' Out. When activated, it increases your crit chance by a ton. Super, super useful, very, very good, and more. But this is technically a Ventures rewards video, and I do want to talk about those before I glaze this season some more, but that'll be timestamped down below. Let's talk about how awesome this season is. So, of course, the Rad Llamas on the right-hand side here will be available all season. That will give you access to all 4 of the different heroes. So you got Battle Beat, Breakbeat Wildcat, you've got Fumble from Varsity Hero, I only remember the names, Mainstage Quinn, there we go, she has the wafers, and technically Power Pot Penny, or is it Mainstage, no, yeah, Power Pot Penny with the heavy attack elimination, not the most popular user to activate Toy Rocket Out, but she's there, We got Birthday Llamas coming around. It is still a mutant season, so if you're somebody who really likes V-Bucks, which is kind of all of us, you know, code Mista at your checkout, it's going to be more of that, but it does mean we will have a consistent element of fire, so you can get out your water weapons and put that ice, is it Frost Up? Yeah, to good use. So, yeah, we've also got the Dinos, Blast from the Past, Fossil Southie, Rex Jonesy's only available for 1 week. Got Whiteout Fiona for that added crit chance to melees, swords, axes, and scythes. Paleo Luna comes around, our queen of melees. Archaeologist, she's still highlighted in red. She should not be your commander, but Archaeologist makes your punches so efficient, she should be in support somewhere. Prehistoric Isa, it goes on and on. Even the Stars and Stripes heroes are pretty strong. They're very good. It's a good season. Sledgehammer comes around, who is the best hero to pair with Toy Rockin' Out for SMGs and ARs. It's a great season. I have hydrated. So that is why this season is awesome. We have some of the best heroes coming around, the best team perks coming around. Blast from the Past and Toy Rockin' Out are like the 2 big ones. If you're not using abilities and you're just using weapons, those are the 2 big ones. Happy Holidays is like the 3rd. So it's a great season to be playing. Now, while you're grinding through some of that, Ventures, let's talk about the rewards. Now, this is, let me back out a little bit here. So this is an overview of all of the best rewards. We've got your weapon voucher unlocked at level 13. I'm going to have links down below for everything. If you want to know how to spend your vouchers, your superchargers, your core reperks, description down below. That way I don't have to say it 18 times. The information you want is down there. So your weapon voucher is unlocked at level 13. That allows you to get any weapon you want that's an event weapon from the collection book. Legendary Flux is at level 16 and 22. It is super, super good for researching very good items, weapons, and heroes out of the collection book. Your core reperk, excellent for changing that 6 perk on your weapons. I recommend Affliction on almost everything. I think basically it is one of the best team perks in the entire game. I'm trying to pause between coughing fits right now, so I hope I'm doing a good job. And then, of course, you get the hero voucher at level 20. That, again, allows you to unlock an event hero out of season. That is where I'm going to bring the content timeline back up here. If you are somebody who's watching in the past, I would normally warn against getting Dennis Jr. right before he comes to the shop. That is true for any time of the year. If you are really interested in a hero that's coming out very soon, look ahead. You can go to this timeline. You can zoom in and out on your end, see whatever's comfortable for your viewing format. Description down below. I mean, you know, just make sure not to get stuff that's about to come back around. And then once again, level 22 is when you get the rest of your flux. If you are someone who is not interested in grinding the endgame, perhaps you're going to hit power level 130, you're going to make it through Twine, you're going to defeat all your endurances, kill the Mythic Storm King 5 times, and call it a completion of Save the World, you probably don't need to care about superchargers in that headspace. That is where you could probably stop at level 22. But if you want to grind to the endgame, hit 145 and finish her out, you can go all the way to 50. It's worth it if you're a grinder. If you're just playing the game normally, there are a lot of fantastic missions and ventures. If you're not maxed out in Twine and you just need to run A, retrieve the data, A, ride the lightning, you can usually do those quest challenges in ventures. And there are a lot of reasons to just run ventures missions. If there's any quest telling you to do anything, go do it in ventures instead. That way you can at least scoop up these rewards. And then once you hit level 50 and you've gotten all the superchargers and everything in between, by the way, you can expand this to see everything literally, but it's usually just Corey perk and stuff we don't super care about. The summary on the left-hand side shows you everything you can get. Once you hit level 50, it loops. So then at level 51, you'll get 1200 reperk. Then you'll get Drops of Rain, Gold, Perk Up, whatever. Then at level 60, you'll get Legendary Perk Up. And then at 61, you'll get that 1200 reperk again. So you can grind ventures indefinitely. Someone on Reddit hit 1000, which is... I hope they're proud. I hope they're happy with how they spent their limited time on this earth. You can always get more ventures level, but you can never get more time on this planet. But regardless, you can go forever. You can do that. I usually, when I was grinding, would go to like 51. I think 1200 reperk is worth it. And in the end game, you level up quicker. That's actually a misnomer. A lot of people think, oh man, it took me forever to get to a high, like level 10 or something, but now it's going to take forever. Well, honestly, in the end game, going from 50 to 51 is like 3 games. It's not that big of a deal. It's not too bad. And on that note, if you're just starting out ventures, if you do all of the level 15 4-player and single-player missions and ventures day 1, you'll end up with the new XP levels around, I think it's still 7 or 8, which is about where it was before. So if you're interested in grinding ventures efficiently, this is the next section of the video, by the way, then level 10 is your cutoff. Level 10 is when you can start queuing 23 zones. And if you're doing your quests down here, you'll see that there are specific level requirements, 23 plus, 15 plus, whatever. I always say the same thing in every ventures video. This is your warning before I repeat it, but your very first mission will always be to complete any mission. That is one you'll have. You'll have all of these first quests active at the same time, like mine carts, blue glow, etc. But it will want you to run a mission. But then it's going to want you to run to fight the storm, then retrieve the data. So my general advice is to not run a fight the storm, not run retrieve the data. Run like a resupply or build the radar grid, or if you have like a teddy build or something, maybe encampments right away. Something that will just allow you to farm and get general resources. I should not pause one of these times so you know what I'm going through. And then once you've completed whatever that mission was, you can focus on fight the storm, retrieve the data, and then you can just play the game from here on out. You're only going to be able to get as far as maybe these first 3 on day 1. If you really grind the 15s over and over and over, you can make it to the 23 zones. I believe that is an inefficient use of your time on this planet. You can do whatever you want. If you're having a good time, go crazy. I'm not trying to down talk anybody. I'm just saying, if you want to play ventures as efficiently as possible, run a basic mission, do all the 15s, and then come back tomorrow at shop reset, or trigger your session at a starting at a time. I was saying trigger your session at a good starting time, but that just sounded weird, and I failed to come up with a different. Okay, all right, I'm sorry, I haven't recorded in like a week, and I'm flying through this. So what you could do is start your session right before shop reset, play for like an hour or 2, then the missions will reset in the middle of your session, and then you can replay those 15 zones, making it to the 23 zones in your very first session, and you can make a pretty then you can make a pretty good jump on ventures. So yeah. To excuse all of these mistakes, let me remind the viewers who are not sticking around that much lately, I went on a vacation, got super duper sick. I don't even know if I told you guys that. Sore throat, coughing, sneezing, everything. I'm pretty much off of that, but I've had like 2 or 3 days of post-nasal drip, so my sore throat is gone, but it's been irritated for a while, and I'm basically choking on my spit while I'm recording this, and I'm on a time crunch, so I can't do any re-records, so I hope I'm doing a good job. Be nice to me. This is information that I really want to share with you guys, and I really wanted to get this video out before shop, but I'll be late if I re-record, and I just had to get through this. And that's pretty much the important stuff, by the way. Kind of snuck up on you, did it? But yeah, this season is awesome. We covered that. These are the rewards and how you should start efficiently. At the end of these quests, there are superchargers that you might not be aware of. There are core perks. This summary on the left-hand side is just for the main rewards. I've had people complain to me, oh, there's only 1 core perk this season. Well, no, there's 2. Actually, there's 3. Oh, wait, no, there's 4 core perks. Oh, wait, no, there's actually 5. So there are a lot of extra rewards down here, but they will require you to do a lot of extra challenges, which are of varying degrees of fun, and that'll be up to you if you want to complete them. And then lastly, if you're looking to play Ventures somewhat efficiently, there is a whole playlist I'll be linking down below where you can get Ventures loadouts. I am aware, I do understand that some of these videos are 3 years old, but very little has fundamentally changed. Like, maybe Fallen Love Ranger Jonesy is a third as efficient as he used to be, but all of these videos are still going to be giving you good advice, good jumping off points, and good heroes you should be looking at. So you should take a look through these, watch through these different videos, see if you can find anything that works for you, and have a great time with it. And that's it. I'm out of here. I hope I did a good job. It wasn't my best work. I'm distracted and there's a lot going on, and I just wanted to get this out. So I hope it was good enough, and I hope it gets you guys started in Ventures. Subscribe, like the video, enjoy your new season. It's a great season to play, great season to grind. Our Discord link down below. You can find some people. Have a good time. That's it. I'm out of here. See you guys in the next one.